Oh, hello. That's a bit low. Good afternoon, folks. How are you doing? Welcome to some Train Sim Mod 6. Feel like it's been quite a while since I last streamed. Yeah, I don't think it was actually that long, but yeah, feels like a while regardless. Nabil, CP, Jason. How are you guys doing? Good to see you, Jason. Welcome to the channel, my man. It's been a while. Hope you are good, doing well since we last spoke. 3 hours of LZB. 3 hours of LZB. Hold on, I need to log into. I keep like forgetting to do this, but it does need to be done at some point. I've got like Twitch chat in my OBS, but I can't type there. And several times I've wanted to type in something like cheeky to something that somebody said after I've stopped like being live, and it asked me to log in, and then I'm like, ugh, I'll do it next time, and I keep stunting, so this is the next time. I mean, I'm thinking we have disabled the ability to log in with your email address. Okay, say no more. I don't think there'll be as much pure LZB driving as you think. I did some services earlier. I did 2 services from the Journey Mode. I was playing off stream a little bit earlier, and I did 2 ICE services, and I think we've got like 3 Munich services, or Munix, however you pronounce it, services. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's whatever Amazon Music are trying to do. Yeah, let me show you anyway, actually. So, you know what? I've done 14 out of 24. Where was it? 14 out of 24. We've only got 10 services to do. For not having actually played that much TSW recently, we've actually done we've done fairly well, I think. So yeah, we've got Regional Express, then an IC, okay, 2 Regional Expresses, 2 ICEs, and then in the final chapter, we got 1 of each. So, I mean, we're here until about 9:15. So we've got enough time to do a fair bit. So yeah. And CFA, yeah. So you know, there'll be something to do. It might be one thing every 30 seconds, but nonetheless, it's something to do. Train Sim Society did not approve of this route at all. He didn't. I did watch his video, and I felt it was for like 99% of it or 95% of it was fairly valid, I think, in my opinion. So I think, yeah, that's quite a good like summary that he did of it. I'm doing good, thank you, CP. How are you doing? Hello, Tim. Good to see you, my man. 6 days ago is the last time I played TS. Well, 6 days ago is the last time I streamed TSW. But I have been using it. I've been like testing on it, my controller. So I think I last played Saturday, I think, but I was just doing some testing on Mindtail Barn. I don't know why I've chosen Mindtail Barn, but that's just been like my go-to route for every time I like test my my stuff. I do know that, Jason. Yes, sir. Hey, how you doing, Amaze? Long time as well. How are you doing? Things are going well, thank you, on this end for the most part. You know, life. TSS does not approve of most things. To be fair, yeah, he doesn't. And I think a lot of people will say he's controversial. I think I'd say most of what I've watched from him, I've agreed with, and I felt was fair. And again, it's all opinion. That's my opinion. He was given his opinion. You get it. So, but you guys have known I've been like fairly harsh myself. So it's likely that I would agree with someone else who's quite harsh. But I do also take pride in being factual as well and not sort of making things up. So as long as he's sticking to the facts. Oh, it's a nighttime run. Do you guys mind the nighttime run? Are you okay with that? As long as he sticks to the facts when he does mention certain things, and it's very clear between what's his opinion and what's not, I don't have an issue with it, man. And even if I was whoa, oh, if you've been using the website that I use to like do the calculations for the expert trains, it's completely brand new. It's like a completely brand new style. I've never seen this. Oh, this is and he's got all the different coaches. So you put in like your exact coach that you're driving and how many of them, and then obviously the 101s and stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, cute little like calculation screen as well. It's like in the layout of the actual readout thing. I really appreciate stuff like that, man. Okay, so this is just gonna be me like checking out what we've got. So what are these coaches called then exactly? Um, I know you guys are gonna know like instantly. What type of coaches are these? APMMZ. Okay, so we've got. Doesn't matter whether it's first class or not. No. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I don't see APMMZ. I see AVMMZ. Is that just a spelling error or? Oh wait, no. That was so I was looking at long distance. There's regional and there's advanced. What's advanced? Oh, advanced is everything. Oh my days. I really like this website. I'm like a big fan of this website. So you've got all the variants of coaches that you could be like driving, and so you just input the like the basic data, and then it gives you the stuff that you put into the computer. I need this bad. Like, I really need this. Ain't got no time for Trace of Zaha. Don't like him. Completely valid. He did approve the Czech route and the West Coast mainland routes. Yeah, but to be honest, CP, it's like you can agree with someone's opinion, but you don't have to like them, if that makes sense. And you may still decide to not use your time to like spend it on them. You would see that as a waste of time. So, I hear it, man. Good. Lost some love for this game recently. You know what? For anyone that has lost their love for the game, which is completely valid, by the way, completely understandable. I do genuinely believe this Dovetail Direct is at least worth watching. I believe it's worth your time. And then after watching it, if you still think, okay, yeah, I'm going to sack this crap off, go ahead, do your thing. But yeah, I'll say more like on the day of the Dovetail Direct, we'll do a watch party. And then I'll spill like everything that I feel or that I'm thinking. But for now, I'll just say I think it's worth watching. Love nighttime runs personally, but not the best for streaming. You know what? Going off the last time I streamed at night on this route, the lighting's actually nice. You know, some routes, they're quite dark and they're okay for your own enjoyment and your own immersion. But yeah, for streaming, it don't really like transfer the same way. I think this route actually does a fair job. I'll give it a try. If you lot aren't really feeling it, I'm happy to just cut it whenever and move on to a day run. But I think they're pretty decent. That reading like it's so like what's the word? So atmospheric. Do all of your sound mods work with TSW6 fine? Bringing back a classic. Yeah, some modders are can be interesting. Can definitely be interesting. If only the game gave you time to set the expert train up. How much time did it give me? I don't even know. But I've been yapping for quite a while, and I'm only less than 2 minutes like after either the open doors time or departure time. I don't know. I think it's given me a decent time. You already know what's coming for TSW. Well, there's been several leaks, to be fair, Amaze. And I guess you'll never know 100% that this is what's coming. And I guess, you know, you'll know whether you're right or not on the day of the Dovetail Direct. But yeah, there's been so many leaks like going about. I wouldn't be surprised that a lot of people have seen a lot of things. DTG banned me from the forum for being what, as in that was the actual reason, there's like literally being negative. I doubt that. Surely there's a bit more in it. It's because I went through some mods again and I keep finding these comments. Bro, just like let me know what you want and I can share with you. I've got everything here. I've got literally everything. Although you somehow had more than me, I don't really know how, but yeah, I've got a lot. So just let me know what you need. Forums are a cesspit. Honestly, they've gone down in quality so much since I started using them a few years ago. And I think more than anything these days, the forums are a way for me to pass time. Because I don't even learn how much I used to learn. Like I used to learn so much, so much from the forums. That was my main reason for visiting the forums, rather than kind of like to socialize. Although I would like interact back then. But for me, it's a learning that's really like I've noticed a decline in how much knowledge I learned from the forums. You go then you just see so much arguing and bullshit and like such low IQ back and forth. And it's like you feel like a donkey for wasting your time reading it. You know, like it makes you feel bad for spending your time doing that. Amazed got banned from Amazed got banned from their streams. Really? You're not the only one. You're not the only one in my chat. Oh man. Anyway, I ain't seen any leaks though. I was told. You were told what's in 7 by who? By like somebody who knows, or just somebody within the community who is speculating? I do agree with TSS about the lack of documentation for the editor. It should be a priority now, since third parties are the main source of new content to the game. Well, I assume you're referring to documentation for us as like users, right? The issue is, I think it was Just Trains recently that mentioned they don't have documentation for the suspension, so that's why they haven't really been able to like implement it. Was it Skyhook? Sorry, I think it may have been Skyhook. I think it was Skyhook who were saying, yeah, they don't have the documentation for the suspension stuff, so they can't like implement it into their stock. And it's like, what? How? So yeah, man, I think that's the priority, and then it should trickle down. But if at that level it hasn't been like fully sorted out, there's only so much hope you can have for like the players modding and you know, using the editor to its full potential. Forums are nice when something don't work. Yeah, that's the only time there's unity. The stated reason from the forum was persistent negativity. If that was the reason, I disagree. If there was more to it, but they haven't included it in the reason, I disagree with that also. Because that just feeds the like sort of the all the dogs barking of, you know, oh, you're not allowed to be negative on the forums, and I've seen time and time again negativity's been allowed. So my thing is, you can be negative but do it with reason and with wisdom. You don't just say, oh, this is crap. Okay, what's crap about it? Why is it crap? How can it be uncrapped? You know? I think there is a way to be negative, even if you are going to be consistently negative. And if you're consistently negative about valid things, then it kind of is what it is, you know? You're banning this. Yes, Nabil is banned from Dovetail's Twitch. And apparently they can't unban him. Someone who knows, but I'm not going to say who. Fair enough, Amiz. I have no recourse for appeal, and that was stated reason. No recourse for appeal. Well, I think they tend to do that for like repeat offenders, right? But again, if the thing just said persistent negativity, I think as long as the things that you were persistently negative about were valid, were there, then I don't really understand like what that was about. I can't say I agree with it. These are all the same, right? Oh no, they're not all the same. This is BPMS. BPMZ. Okay, so why are these BPMZ then? And these are APMMZ. Is it just a difference between second class and first class? I guess so, because these are second. I guess this is meant to say 1, but something's gone wrong, and it's a barcode instead. Okay, so 1, 2. So we've got 2 of those. And then 3 BPMZs. 1, 2, 3. And then obviously 1 locomotive. Oh, I'm curious to see what livery we've got today. Timetable VMAX is just going to be 200, I believe. And we've got our results. Oh, you know what? It was wrong before. It was wrong before. Because this is showing me 9, 20, 18, 20. I think I was doing... I think there was 2 18s at one point. 9, 18, 18, 20. Or maybe 18, 20, 20. I don't remember. Anyway, I want to see what livery we've got. Obviously, this is a mod. Oh, it's this one. I have no idea what this is for. I'd say something about community and farming. Or that could be a cowboy. I don't know. Cool. Anyway, I've got my data. So let's do this properly, man. Next goal get banned on the DTG Discord. There's been a lot of that recently. A equals first class, B equals second. Yeah, yeah. I think surely like where that little barcode, the weird glitched barcode is, that should be a 1, right? Like that's a bit of a bug, no? I think that was also the case before I brought my mods back. Even on an unmodded game, I was seeing that. Let me turn some lights on. Cool. So 9, 20, 9, 20, 18, 20. 9, 20, 18, 20. Yes. Thank you. I love this website and I'm so happy it's been updated. I don't know who the person behind it is, but they are a legend. They are an absolute legend. Right, let's get the doors open. Brake key unlocked. Let's bring the brakes down to 1B. Let's get the train supply on. Oh, whoa. Why did that happen? Train lights on. I'm gonna go to bright headlights just so you can see as much as possible. Instrument lights on, absolutely. Brighten this all the way. Cab lights, turn that off. Leave the timetable light. That sounds so good. I've got sound mods for this and the ICE. Do I have sound mods for the ICE? I don't think so. Either way, that sounded really good. I know I've got a sound mod for this. This is going to be my first time running it, so hopefully it works as intended. Also, why does it keep going to off? It keeps going to off. I think I've messed something up in doing that. Yes. Okay. So when you go too far to the right with your mouse, it goes to off. I think I've messed something up. I'm gonna restart it just in case. Because I've got everything set up correctly. I don't know why there's no lighting outside. Like not even tail lights. Oh, I didn't change it on the back wall. But still, the tail lights were on, and now they're not. So the tail lights at least should have been on. All we needed is Gears Hedgehog. Let's not even go back to that, bro. Yesterday was a stream in its own. Let's just leave that in its own realm, please. Let's just leave that in its own realm. Okay, lights on. You know what? Let's actually put this in. Get the doors open while we do this. Was it 9/18/2018 or was it 2018/20? I think it's 2018/20. Oh, flip it out. Come on. 2018/20. 2018/20. Headlights on. Don't think there's anything else I need to do here. Should go in expert mode already. Okay, carefully does it. There we go. Hold it there. Thank you very much. I haven't driven the BR111 on this route. I really do wish that layered trains featured in the journey mode. I kind of understand why they don't. But I do wish they did. Okay. "23 minutes and I haven't moved an inch." Well, I spent a lot of that 23 minutes having a chat. So, you know, easy, Tiger. Maybe the master instrument light switch. No, I had it in forward, I think. Either neutral or forward, but I did have it in. ZE should be functional every train in the game. Yes, I agree. In all honesty, I think every train should be of the expert kind. I can understand why that's not the case. You know, new user-friendly and stuff like that. But then I guess that's what a toggle would have been good for, you know? Nabil, there's one thing I just remembered from yesterday. I'll tell you now, then I'll read what you wrote a little bit later on. I cannot understand why the expert GSM will be removed for. Yeah, neither can I. It would be nice to give an explanation for decisions like that, because the whole point of the mod was to enhance the experience, and it did that. It did that fairly well, and you've taken away something that played a pivotal role in that. Not quite sure what that was to achieve. I'm enjoying the Nürnberg. What do you have any like preferred runs that you do, Amaze? I'm assuming you do more than ICE and LZB. Hello, Mark. How you doing, mate? Interested to see how this mod changes the volume, because this cab car was very loud by default, which was an error. When we'll see a patch for it, obviously, God knows. But how that wasn't caught in like beta testing or QA, I'm not quite sure, man. Because it's like very obviously loud, very loud. I also need to remember we're actually stopping at stations. It doesn't look too bad on my OBS in terms of like how much you can see. I'm afraid kind of guy, not honestly, but I do like the ICE runs. That's valid. I haven't done any freight on here. I do like freight as well myself, actually. I won't go out of my way to do it, I guess, but I do appreciate some shunting operations. And just general freight running, man. It's I don't know, there's something about it. I think it's me, because like, obviously I'm a big fan of Euro Truck and American Truck Sim as cargo. One of the things that initially attracted me, let me say, to MSFS 2024 was the career mode's cargo missions. I don't know what it is about cargo or freight that like interests me or excites me, but yeah, there's something there that I'm attracted to. Like, I really have no qualms being put. And even when I play Simrel, sometimes doing a freight service in Simrel can be really punishing with how often, you know, you'll get pulled aside or how long you have to wait before you can continue your run. But I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. I'm not really attracted to like the high speed running. Like, it's cool, it's fun. I had a blast earlier, and it was a speed that I was really enjoying when I was doing the ICE runs. But I don't need to do them to feel satisfied. Got a car. One of my mates let me use his, so back to being the Muck taxi service. You shouldn't have told anyone, Muck, that you've got that car. 294, my favorite. Is that that was the deluxe shunter, right? That came out with TSW6. Is that the one? Oh, don't piss me off, man. In all honesty, the train itself was fine, but it was my experience with it in the game that I don't want to remember. Trains just falling over by itself. Scenarios just failing for the sake of it. Oh, it was my worst experience with TSW6 at the beginning. Honestly. Terrible, man. Honestly, terrible. Driving this cab car is probably the most challenging on this route, since you don't have AFB to give a hand. I mean, CP, like, okay, yes, you don't drive an automatic train, basically, but it's not, like, difficult. Yeah, I don't think it's difficult. I don't think it's the most challenging thing on this route as well. Maybe because you still have LZB, so you don't need to worry about PZB. But like with like the S-Bahn, the 442, that's completely manual. I don't know about the 111. I haven't driven it at all. I don't know if there are some like other trains that also don't utilize it. I think they all have LZB, don't they? All the mainline trains. But yeah, like the Talon 2, as much as it's a short run, it is completely manual. So some might see that as more challenging. Not US freight, no, UK and Euro freight. Yeah, US freight is AIDS, man. I'm sorry. I'll still do it. Don't get me wrong. And I like US shunting, but then that's just shunting in general that I like. The shunting is fine in the US, but, you know, there's, you know what? I wonder, Amaze, if it's not so much just US freight, but rather the routes themselves. Because you're not really going slow. You're going about as fast as you go on the European and UK freight services. Oh, really? Why? Does it not produce a crash log? I find it so annoying that we don't get a crash like a log. So I don't know if is it the game or is it like a mod that I've got. I'm gonna remove the mods I've installed today because I did install one relative to yeah, I installed these three. These are all to do with the route. I don't think this would be it because we've been driving the N-Wagon fine. But then these are substitution mods that don't have anything to do with this route. So then it only really leaves this. And it's not the routes because I drove the route fine. I wonder if okay, I'm gonna remove it anyway. But I wonder if a faults. I don't know if these ones get faults like the ICE do. I don't think they do. Because I wonder if a fault sprung up and then that broke everything. 442 does have a speed set lasagna, hello. But you still have to watch out for all the signals yourself. You can't skip a beat. You have to be like on point with reading all the signals and obviously doing the rest of the things. The only thing you don't have to worry about is keeping your speed. But what was I saying? Yeah, speed wise, you're going at the same speed on US freight as you do on the UK and European freight runs. But look at the routes themselves. Cajon Pass, Sherman Hill, San Bernardino. Take your pick. Like, take your pick. They are all dead. It's just desert and just empty space. There's nothing to look at. There's no other trains because 99% of the time they're like single track. But then even on the double track, there's not that much going on. And when there is something going on, it's just other freight trains. You don't see any variety. So I just feel like the routes don't do US freight in TSW justice. Love AFB, wish of store again. So yeah, same. Same. Don't get me wrong. I'll happily drive a train manually. But if there is an option to do so with as little work as possible, I will absolutely take that option. All of that preparation for a crash, I know, right? It's a sad day. Train Society said they had 4 crashes this route. Yeah. Um, I'm not expecting it to crash again. Like I said, I did 2 full ICE runs earlier with no problems at all. So I'm counting on that just being a crash relative to the cab car, because I didn't have any issues with it when I was playing without mods. So this does point to a mod issue for me personally. Do you like the 111, Tim, because of the OP brakes? Like you can't really do wrong with it. It makes you feel like a good driver, even if you're not. Remember when people didn't believe these purple loading screen pics were real when they were leaked? Yes. Which is natural for leaks. A lot of people, you'll have some that will just say 100%, oh my god, it's been leaked, and then somebody else who will say, well, Dovetail haven't confirmed it. So I think that is the reality of US freight, though, just not that exciting. I mean, freight in general is not exciting, but at least when you do it in Europe or in the UK, you're running on the same lines that like an exciting run would take place. You're still sharing tracks with like the normal services, whereas in the US it's just desert and freight trains. Is there a fun route where freight takes place in the US? I don't know. Maybe there exists such a thing, but it doesn't exist in the game. I saw that one, Nabil. I did see that one. By the way, I'm sick of Twitch making its own goals for me. Can you go away, please? My goal is not 20 subs, it's 30. Just lying to people, bro. Users in chat. I need to use that feature more often. Spy on who's here. I like it because of the tap changer. Oh, you like tap changers? Okay. I didn't take you as the tap changer sort. And the analog PZB layout. The analog PZB layout. I don't remember what that looks like. Maybe I should drive the 111 today. I don't think I've driven it since Mittenwaldbahn. I think it featured in Mittenwaldbahn, right? That might have been the last time I drove one. I don't know if I've driven it in TSW6. Mittenwaldbahn came out for 5, right? Like towards the end of 5. You hate it because of the tap changer. Different strokes for different folks, man. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, no, these things are too OP, man. Can't really see much inside. There's a lot of freight just chilling here. I guess these are all meant to be Audis, isn't it? Maybe not the actual model. Well, this model is Audi. I'm not sure about this model. GTA style car. Can you roleplay announcing the stations? You're on the wrong stream, bro. Edmund Sedan, it actually does look like that. And they go 160. Do they top out at 160? The Bills are losing the plot, man. Fair enough, Tim. Is there a reason why it's limited to 160? Do its motors just not generate more power? You just want me to have an immersive experience. I appreciate the intention. I appreciate the intention. I'll leave it there. You can do what makes you happy, you know? Don't want to go too hard on the throttle. Also, I need to constantly remind myself this is not an ICE service. I haven't driven a 185 in a while. I think I drove one 3 months ago for like 10 minutes. I'm not even quite sure how I even got to doing that run. Don't think they were designed to go faster. But they were designed for like intercity, not intercity, regional services, right? I guess you don't really need to go faster than 160. Have you tried the modern Crew to Preston? I haven't, no, I've seen it. I've seen it. Haven't tried it yet though. What I might do tomorrow, if you want to come along on tomorrow's stream Amaze, is have it ready for the requester route. And then feel free to request it tomorrow, that we can check it out through that. That's if I remember to install it today. Going a little bit quick, innit? Fortunately, the brakes on this thing are actually quite decent. It would be cool if they went 200, yeah. It would be cool. I mean, what does the game, what does the HUD limit read? Because the coaches can do 200s. Oh no, what coach does it take these coaches? That also matters, doesn't it? Because a lot of the time, when you'll see like quite relatively low speed limits, they're usually because the coaches have a relatively low speed limit. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Can't do any later on a Wednesday, unfortunately. 2 p.m. UK. I want to check it out. I just can't. Yeah, it's difficult for me to find the time to do that off stream. This mod replaces the Railpool 193 and the Vectron plus LFR intercity coaches formation with the Alpha Trains 193 and other liveries that are selectable on the branch from Hannah's Vectron repaint. Only available right now for people who know Hannah. We can be an interesting bunch sometimes, innit? Us like train nerds. We can be an interesting bunch. This platform has a surprising incline. Bro, the amount of times I've gotten caught out. So, I'm not used to getting caught on an incline with AFB. Now, the locomotive, the 101, behaves very odd. It like gets enough power But then something happens internally because it's taken a while to get that power going. And then just as the train starts rolling forward, the power goes back. And because because there's no more power being inputted, and you're on a steep incline upwards, train starts rolling backwards. And then you're just in this loop. And I was stuck in it for about 5 minutes when I was recording one of the scenarios. And then I was like, hold on, I swear I've been in this situation before. And it just came back to me, like, you turn off AFB, manually get the train up the hill, and then when you're going at a good rolling speed, you can turn it back on. But yeah, the inclines caught me out too many times, man. Like, going the other way, basically. Going the other way. All right, amazing. but then you can't catch it. You can't catch it if nobody requests it. That's the thing. I leave the whole thing open for someone to make requests. So I guess if it's quiet and nobody makes any requests, and I remember it, and I've remembered to install it, a lot of things got to come together. Then I'll go for it. But if there's like consistent requests throughout the stream, then it won't be possible unless, like I said, somebody else requests it. On Link and Striker, you can pull either the IC coaches at Nürnberg and limit you further to 140. IC coaches going 200. Fair enough, boss. This is problematic, isn't it? Why is this happening? Is it something to do with nighttime? Possibly. I don't think so. Else. How you doing, my bro? You know what? Realistically, rather than go through bit by bit, let's just remove everything, man. And then I could do my testing at my own time. I really can't wait to not be doing this all the time. What's TSW6 mods? Okay. Surely you can't go wrong now, right? No one's sending to my baby and my baby's crying. Let me go check on my boy. Right, here's the man. Here's the man himself. Yeah. Yeah. All right, chill here. Day 2337, no purple diamond, no green swords. At this point, Els, you're tempting me to sell it. You're tempting me to sell it. You didn't know I had a kid? Yeah, Tim, because you ghosted, bro. You ghosted. I got twins. You just ghosted, man. You'll still catch a stream anyways. No worries, man. I hope you enjoy it. Request to route streams I found can be like quite interesting. It can be quite interesting indeed. Are we gonna give this one more go? If it crashes now, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do. I need to check. I've cleared my user contents folder because I don't use my DLC folder anymore. I was hoping that would maybe help because I know some people tell you to put mods in the user content folder. Clearly that hasn't helped. I'm trying to remember where else I've got mods. Oh yeah, God mode. Hold on. Oh, flip sake. Nah, I need God mode, man. I need God mode. It was TSW6 mods. Yeah, so hold on. I can't not have God mode in the game. Hello, Nilvinus. How you doing? Yeah, I need that one still. And also, this one is for Jetwash's I mod, so that can come here as well. Not this one. This one. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. We can't believe this man has kids. I think I'm doing a good job. He seems fairly happy. All my mods will be copied for when TSW comes out. No hesitate. You know what? Whatever comes out next, I'm considering possibly starting again. Hello, Dan. How you doing, man? Did you have a little boy and girl? One of each. I was one boy, one girl. I was pushed over the edge today, I guess. What did you do, Dan? Can I really tell you're great? Oh, thank you, Tim, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. My great dad. Yo. He's not interested. You let him handle the CFA. You know what? I could genuinely just give him this to play with, but connect it, and he'll actually just like press it. Tell him to give me VIP. Which mods work, doesn't, what breaks the game. Yeah, it's a whole like. I think that if you've already got a bunch of mods installed, it lessens the work because it's just a matter of. Okay, so for example, when my game crashes, like my game now, hello, I'm talking on that. When my game crashes now, and I can't figure out for the life of me like what's causing the crashes, I'll remove half the mods and then load the game and see if things work then. If that doesn't work, then I know it's one of the ones that have been left behind. So then I take another half and then I see if the mods there have been affected. But then obviously that half I'll put separately from the other half, if that makes sense, so that I keep every bunch that I've taken separate from each other, so I know the bunch that has the issue with the mods. And then when I find the bunch that has the issue, I then put half of them back into the game, you know, and so on and so forth and so on and so forth. It takes a while, but like you can't really go wrong with it if you've got the patience. Right, for the third time today. At least when it comes to you guys running this yourselves, you already know what to input here. from seeing me do it 16 bloody times. Train lights on, this on bright, this on 100%. There you go. Brakes unlocked. 1B. Book the whole of next week off. Yeah, why not? That's not. Is that a bad thing, Dan? Giving yourself like a bit of a break. Or should I Afro? He's got a proper one, you know. Like he's got. They were both born with a lot of hair. And yeah, they haven't had their first trim yet. Oh, that was interesting. The ICE was coming towards us. Oh, it's an ICE. It was coming towards us with its tail lights on. Yeah, they're both born with a lot of hair, man. But you don't see it in the girl too much because like her mum does her hair. Whereas with him, it's just all out. It's just all out. CP, yes, it is from TS controllers. Dad, when he said you worked at the train station, I didn't think you meant this. Yeah, you know what? I'm not like super on like forcing like any of my kids on anything. Like I let them I say to them, listen, like what you want to do, what you feel like your heart's in, you know, do it. You know, as your parents, you know, will support you. So, you know, but now like with these ones, I'm thinking, I could get them into cars. I could get them into trains, you know. They're at my mercy. Better do it for Adnan, probably. Do you ensure use of sickness as annual leave? Bro, I've never taken a day off work. I don't work enough to like only once so far in my year and a half of working, because I only do 2 days a week, like overtime aside. I've only been ill once, and I just kind of forced myself to go to work. I'm not gonna lie. I ended up feeling better. Like it was actually a good thing in the end that I did still go into work. The thing is, like, could I just not go in? Yes. Do I have the right to if I'm not feeling well? Yes. But my position's kind of critical. If I don't go in, a whole station closes down. Like it's a little bit serious. And there's like a whole system that you have to follow if you do, like, if you are absent. And I just couldn't be bothered for it. Oh, you got a PBC Pro. Let me borrow it. Ah, man, it's so good. It's so, listen, it's amazing. It's so good, bro. It's so good. You're going to have a blast with it. You're going to have I hope it arrives in, you know, one piece, no issues in, like, shipping and everything. Bro, oh, man, it's so good. It's so flipping good. I can't, like, emphasize enough how good it is. It's an amazing product. Thank you, Tim. Do you get paid sickness? I wouldn't know yet, but yeah, I think yeah, you do, bro. They're super lenient, like, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yes. Can I ask you guys something? So a lot of you obviously know I'm currently building my own TSW controller. It's going to be focused on TSW first, and then I'll work on implementing it for TSC and other games later. But my focus right now is just on TSW. And I was thinking to myself recently, like, I don't even know what people want. I know what I want. I've got a vision that I've written down and that I've drawn and that I'm bringing to life, but I don't really know what people actually want. So whether you've already got controllers, if you do have controllers already that you've bought, TS controllers, TSCX, Rail Driver, whatever, what are you missing from the experience? What do you wish you had on your controllers? What do you wish that the controllers came with, or what experience it gave you? And yeah, even if you've never bought controllers before, like, what would you like if you did have a train peripheral? What would you like it to be? What would you like? What features would you like? Got the door panel as well. Not using either one of them. Not today anyway. I was using them the other day. I am Els, yes sir. I've been working on it for over a year, but it's just been really slow. I just haven't been hungry for it as I should have been. But I'm ready for it now. A controller should control the train. Thank you, bro. Your wisdom, your wisdom and foresight will never go amiss. Thank you, Dan. You saw British Ace post. Yeah, so that's the PBC Pro that Amaze and CP are talking about. It's so good. It's so good. In my opinion, I guess that's also important to say. In my opinion, but it's also in other people's opinions too. So go figure. He's a very chill guy, you know. I like him. He's cool. You know what, Nibble? It's funny you say that, bro. It's very funny you say that, because I'm thinking of the simplicity that would come with building a German one. And so there's one that I've drawn that was my original vision that I want to bring to life. But I'm also thinking I could quickly do a German style desk type with, it would literally be 2 levers here, 2 levers here. You'd have a door control here, and you'd have PZB here as well. Like I've got it in my mind how I want to do it, but it's just a matter of, am I going to prioritize it ahead of my original idea? I don't know, but I think I want to. I think I do want to, low key. Split the frosting between me and I wouldn't mind taking on a partner. Like I need help. I can do it alone, but I need help. But I am happy to do it alone. Personally, if TSCX, I think it should have something appropriate for the horn when it comes to the same position. It should be spring return. Why is it? It's not spring return. Okay. I mean, that was already my plan to have it spring return. That's ridiculous that the TSCX doesn't come with one. But okay. I always thought, and again, I'm gonna bring up Flight Sim. Oh, not again. I've removed all the mods at this point, man. Or is this just one big stutter? Could there be something wrong with this service? And I'm like losing my mind for no reason. I feel like it's frustrating for you train simmers that there are so many train manufacturers, because when it comes down to peripherals, it's hard to make it universal, realistic. Yeah, it is. It is. But I do have an idea to sort of get around that, if that makes sense. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a solution. I think the German trains are the best route to go down, because correct me if I'm wrong, they use similar throttle systems. Yeah, relatively compared to like UK, compared to UK stuff. Yes. Why is this just falling? Don't let me down, man. No, I haven't forgotten, Dan. I haven't forgotten at all. I haven't forgotten. This is completely frozen. I think it might be this particular service that's the problem. It's got to be this service. If anyone's got TSW open right now, do you mind doing me a favor and trying out the service and let me know if you get past 23 kilometers from Kindig? Kending. Because I've removed all the mods now. And yeah, sometimes removing all the mods that way doesn't actually remove the crashing. I've had that many times where I've had to do a fresh install of the game to actually remove everything. But I feel like that shouldn't be happening right now. Q a Dragon's Den style stream. Oh, bro, you don't know how many ideas I've got. So many ideas. This is just the first one that I'm working on. I mind the fourth dimension because I'm moving and not moving at the same time. Where was I moving? I just saw myself not moving. Nah, Tim, the 2 previous crashes were inside the tunnel. This time I actually managed to get out of the tunnel, which is making me... Usually when it's a mod, that's the issue. It's always at the exact same place. So this is making me think there's an issue with the service itself. I think the sound was just like glitched CPU. It was just playing the same thing over and over. Sorry, you can what, Nabil? Or you could just tell me later, like you said. He's bored out of his mind. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I think it might be the service as well, which annoys me because now I've removed all the mods. So what did I do that for? You know, an old McLaren F1 GTR sold for 31 million. What? Dollars, euros, pounds, Canadian dollars? The car like market has gone insane in the last couple of years. Absolutely insane. Oh, you know what this means though? Oh, I've unlocked all the chapters. Never mind. But if the actual service is the issue, then people who don't play with mods and can't unlock the chapters are stuck. I also just realized that I didn't change my engine INI. That also could be an issue. I might go and do that real quick. Just to be on the safe side. I'm so sorry for all like the disruptions. That was one thing that I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. If you want to know how like early in development my controller is, my hands are so full. Give me 1 second, bro. It consists of a lot of wires, one potentiometer, my reverser that I've made. It can go forward, neutral, reverse, and a master switch with keys that the thing like turns with a key. And that's about it. But it all works as intended. I had buttons that I don't have anymore, and they work as intended. So I want to actually start building like the base now, so I can start sort of putting stuff in it. £31 million. £31,499,445. That's actually like quite insane. 5 months. 5 months. What? What? Hmm? He loves a little laugh. He loves a giggle. He's a giggly one. All right, cool. That should be the last. Yeah, there you go. We're back locked. So if genuinely that service is bugged, then we can't play the last chapter, which is like insane, just absolutely insane. What if the reverser has 3 more people in 3 positions? So this is just test. This is just for testing purposes. Everything I've got here, everything I've got is for testing, just to make sure that my software runs fine. The game I can connect to the game fine. Yeah, it's just like proof of concept basically. So when I get that's not the final reverser. Yeah, it's not the final one. Sorry, bro. I don't know what we've got for this one. Is this me? Yeah, okay, so we've got 101. Alright then. I'm offended. I'm offended that you would call that BS. I'm hurt. Have a good one, my man. Right, 101. For BPMZ, we've got 1, 2, 3. Got 3. And then APMMZ, we've got 2. And then the cab car. BPMMBDZF. Oh. One of those. No, wait. 286.3. Oh, yeah, cool. I had the wrong one last time. I had selected the wrong one. Same numbers, though. Everything is still the same. Honestly, Amaze, like, as much as it's very simple, I'm also very proud of it. I've never ever, like, okay, to kind of like summarize my history in anything engineering related, I did altogether 3 years, 3 years of engineering at uni. Not, I like went from 1 year to 1 year. I tried it 3 times and I failed every single time. So that's been my history regarding anything engineering related. So for me to actually have done something, like I've done a thing engineering wise, I am proud of it. But there's still such a long way to go. Such a long way to go. How do I go back? Okay. Was it 7, right? 4007. Okay.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet. AFB, AFB, AFB.
What does that ZDE program do exactly? It basically does. So what I was doing with the other train, the cab car, on the back wall, just entering the data, so that the train knows what PZB mode I should be in, what limit it should limit me to. So you're just telling the train, you're giving the train that information, basically. Should be people talk about stuff, never do anything. Yeah, you know what, bro? I had the initial idea maybe 3 years ago. Didn't really do it. Sorry, 2 years ago, I think. Didn't really do anything with it for a very long time. Started working on it. I drew it out. I create like a PDF that somebody wanted me to make for them because they told me that they had connections that could help me with it. Because I didn't know where to start. I've never done anything like this. So I created that whole PDF document, and then they just they never got back to me about it, and then I was a bit demoralized by that. And then the TSCX controller made this appearance. So now I'm thinking to myself, oh man, like I waited too long, basically. I slacked. So that was another thing that knocked my confidence and demoralized me. I'm thinking, what's the point, basically? Like someone's now done it. And then I had to, like, with the help of my wife as well, just sort of like motivate myself and say, listen, like, in any genre, there's so much of anything. Graphics cards, there's so many different graphics cards. Cars, there's so many different cars. Hats, there's so many different hats. You know what I'm saying? It's not like somebody's made the hat, so now you can never make your own hat. That kind of thing. So I picked myself back up a little bit and just got talking to ChatGPT and say, you know, this is what I want to do. What do I do? How do I start? Where do I begin? And yeah, ChatGPT has basically been my partner, my business partner in all of this. Down to like coding the software for me, helping me with like what parts to buy, sourcing the parts for me. I just made as much use of it as possible. Why are you sad about the one-on-one with the MFD tip? Yeah, L's. And they're very expensive as well for flight simming. Very expensive. So yeah, good luck to you, man. It's long. Something that I also wanted TSCX to have, brake overcharge blocker. Okay. So that you don't go into brake overcharge by accident. That wouldn't be difficult. That wouldn't be difficult at all, actually. I know exactly how I would do that. Or a spring mechanism to prevent the angle stay at overcharge. Okay, but both are very doable. Both are very doable. You got to learn electrics. Not really. I mean, you learn as you go along, man. You learn, like, I've been learning as I've been going along. I've never messed with it. I've messed with breadboards before at uni, but I didn't know what I was doing, man. I wasn't locked in at uni. But from doing what I've been doing, I've learned like a decent bit. Moza became successful when Fanatec was born. Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. Moza burst into the scene. Moza's entrance was crazy. Crazy. It's like they linked up with all the relative all the like content creators relative to their like area. So like mostly sim racing. So out of nowhere, all the sim racers are now talking about Moza. Oh, Moza sent me this. Moza sent me that. Here's my code. You know, just hearing Mozart over and over and over again. I mean, they got me eventually. They got me with the marketing. But I'm not mad about it. It was good marketing. And at the end of the day, they actually sell a good product. So you don't feel like you got ripped off. Oh, this guy in his dark mode, man. Are you hearing this guy, bro? There you go, man. But you know what else? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I need to hear stuff like that. Because I still do, like, I've always had an issue with doubting myself. Which, like, if you read between the lines, you'd have seen a lot, like, from me, like, already. So it's good to hear like that kind of thing, because I'm in a good place now with it. Like I'm pushing myself with it, and I'm making good progress. But it's easy for me to fall into times when I struggle with that. If you make the controller cost effective against existing hardware. Oh, bro, don't worry. That's one of my, yeah, I've got, cost-wise, I've got, yeah, don't worry. Cost-wise, I'm locked in. Trust me, that's one of my, like, my main winners, I think. .3D printer would come in clutch. Yeah, I'm going to get one. At the moment, it's either 3D printer or I've recently learned about resin printing, which apparently ChatGPT says I'm not going to need, but I might need it later. I don't think I'll need it right now, but I think I'm going to need it later on. Machiavelli! I can use a phone on a train ride. Bro, AFB, man. That's why AFB exists, so train drivers can pick up their phones and show on TikTok. I bet you didn't know that. Little one's doing well, man. He's chilling. He's happy. He's happy with his life. He's got very strong legs. He's reading chat as well. Don't get it wrong. He's reading your chat. So careful what you say. Filament print to be fine for your needs. Yes. That's exactly what ChatGPT said. Yeah. It said filament, it's like 3 letters, P something A, PLA, PTA, something like that, filament. Yeah, you're locked in. It still don't look great with dark mode. Bro, what do you want me to do? What can I do, bro? What do you want me to do? We're in a time when you can truly do anything. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, listen. I understand why everyone's mad at AI. I understand. But there's opportunities, bro. Like, I've never coded in my life. I now have a software, my own software that works on my controller, and that I will use, that I will obviously continue to further develop. I'm gonna end up making a website with it. You can be upset with me that I'm not doing it myself, and I understand completely, because it's different when somebody puts their soul into something. I hear it, I'm with you. But as somebody who doesn't know how to code, I don't know how to code. No one's taught me how to code. No one's taught me how to make a website. No one's taught me how to make something like this. So the only thing I can use is ChatGPT, because I have an idea and I want to bring it to life. I ain't got no one that can help me physically. I don't have friends that are in that industry. So all I've got, the only real source I've got, other than YouTube videos, which I've tried and haven't been enough, by the way. Which I've tried, but they haven't been enough. Like, all I can do is ChatGPT. So, you know, you can use AI for bad things, absolutely, and make people upset. But I think there's so much opportunities with it as well. We're to do something about it. Bro, please, my guy, not now. PLA, that sounds about right. PLA. Something that you could try for notch handle with a 3D print. So I know what I'm gonna do about the notches. What I haven't decided yet, or what I haven't thought up yet, is how, because I don't want anyone to open anything up. That's not the plan. The plan is it's gonna be what it is. There's not gonna be. I don't want people fiddling around. Convenience, ease of use. You buy it. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to worry about anything. You just play. Just play the game, and that's it. You're fine. So what I'm trying to think up at the moment, it's not priority, but it's in my mind, is how to smoothly go from notches to notchless. I haven't come to that conclusion yet, because I've seen how other people have got notches in their levers, and how they've done it. You can't just quickly swap it. So I need to figure out a way to make it a seamless experience. Like, okay, the game recognizes, sorry, the controller recognizes, so you're now driving a German train, so no need for notches, so it gets rid of the notches, and then you get back into a 377. Now you're driving West Coast Main Line south on a 377. So now the controller's clocked. This is one of the trains that needs notches, so it does something. It brings it back internally. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna get how I'm gonna have that system run. Drive on the classic display. Tim, you got a taste for classics, innit? Are you a classic man? Are you someone who like enjoys a 67 Mustang? Something that you could try for notch handles. Oh yeah, that's what I just read. I didn't finish reading it though. You would attach the molds. If ultimately there's no way for me to automate that process, then I'll try and make it as easy as possible for the user. But I'm going to try my hardest to find a way to make it all happen internally. I want it as plug and play as possible. I don't want you to mess around with it. I don't want you to think about it. I want you to you plug the controller in, you open TSW, and it just works. Everything is beautiful together. But if that's not possible, then yeah, I'll try and make it as easy as possible for people. Not even against AI. A lot of people are, man. And some people have valid reasons, some people don't. Some people's reasons for being against AI are their own reasons. Some people's reasons aren't their own. Hello, Mr. Hank. Make sure to say that AI stuff on ASR is here. Why? Hello, Mr. Hank. VATSIM is stressful. Bro, this is why I'm so proud of you for, like, getting on it. Has my doors locked again? What happened with my doors? What do you mean, you, Els? Well, the classic stuff. Now, I was talking about Tim. He's unhappy with me driving the modern... He's unhappy with me driving the modern version of this loco. I just flew a Cessna VFR into the strip between. Bro, I told you about those guys, bro. They don't like... VATSIM, right, is like the dispatchers on PL3 in Simrail. Just don't get in the way. Don't ruin their fun. Don't ruin their immersion. You'll pay with your blood. Bro, stand up. Why are you not standing up? Your leg's just not working. It all went perfect and realistic, right? New GTA 6 gameplay, 1 minute long, just dropped. Leak. Oh, really? Can you send me a link? I mean, it's going to be everywhere on TikTok and Instagram, so I'll find it eventually. They're too serious on VATSIM. What? Yeah, can you be too serious on a sim though? Like the whole point of it is like realism. So can you be too serious? Like if you're somebody who wants, and you pay money for that sim as well, you know. So that means that you're paying for like an immersive experience. I don't know if you can be too realistic, you know, unless, for example, if you were to like get banned, you've made one mistake, so you get banned, then it would be a bit too much. Then it would be a bit too much. But I think from like, because I've seen so many videos of people flying with that sim, and I think as I've seen it so far, I think it's okay. I think it's okay as it is. Wait, that sim is free? Oh, it's free. Ah, what am I thinking of then? Is there something like it that you got to pay for? That sim is what, the whole like there's no locked features or anything like that. It's completely free. What am I thinking of then? Gauges and switches are better than 2D buttons and screens. You're a classic man. That's like your flavor. That's your taste. Like you like classic. You like classic stuff. All free. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking about then. You know what, low key, what's that website where you get your flight plans from? Maybe that's what I'm thinking about, because I know that has a subscription, if I remember correctly. So I think that's what I might be thinking about. Navigraph, yes. Yeah, Navigraph. Yeah. Okay, because that goes hand in hand with like that sim, right? Look at this mug of coffee. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not great, is it? It's not great. Sorry about my breath. It's a gameplay video of Jason in a car and then getting out of fighting someone. That sounds like it sounds like there's an alpha stage leaks. Is this like a beta version gameplay or an alpha version gameplay? Good luck, Hank. Also, by the way, I know why your experience was interesting. It's because you had a Cessna. I thought your baby was the A320. See, the second you move away from it, it all goes tits up. It looks more advanced now, and you see. Okay, cool. When is the Netflix trailer dropping? I was thinking about that today, but I didn't end up googling it. '27. That's annoying, man. No, I pressed it. I pressed tab by accident. It's alright, man. It's alright. Oh, bro came with the time and everything. Appreciate that, my guy. I don't know how people fly without Navigraph. It's a core part of flight sim and realism. Are there no like free versions of Navigraph? That's why he's... Yeah, bro, see, you get it. You get it. What do you mean you don't think so? You don't think what? Oh, there's another app. Well, there's a free version of it, but it gives you outdated flight plans, right? you put anything in your mouth, you know, that's crazy. His toy dropped outside and then foxes got to it. The foxes chewed up his toy. So he's got nothing to chew on. You just pay for raw. You wouldn't know. You just pay. It's like if there's an opportunity for you to pay for something, you just splash, bro. Hey, that's that money talk, else. I knew you had it in you, bro. I knew you had it in you. This sort of character you used to play. I don't know. I don't know whether you're trying to be humble or what. Bro said a free version. What's that? Paying for that stuff, man. What do you mean? Oh, L's got paper, man. L's got paper. You always gotta flip it and somehow like beef me. Why, man? If you learn from me, bro, you'd be balling. You'd be balling, bro. You can still use SimBrief for the flight planning as usual. We just have an older air rack. The difference is the air racks are usually not that big. However, we've never got access to all the Jefferson's charts and more advanced flight planning, so more convenient. However, you can get charts elsewhere. You can make it work for free, but it's more work. Fair enough. I guess that's with everything, innit? At the end of the day, you pay for convenience. I had no question if I was into flight simming, I'd be paid for Navigraph. No question. Because it's also like a matter of like things being up to date as well. Hello, Poland. How are you? All right, Amaze. Take care, mate. It's good seeing you again. Thank you for hanging around. Can we do train spotting on this route? Where would be like a good place to do train spotting? You can get the latest air rack by different ways too. You're still paying for convenience. Any freeway is less convenient. I do have S-Bahn routes, Poland, but I'm only going to be doing this route today. You don't have to explain it, Els. I know it is. I know it is, bro. Like, not being into planes or flight sim myself. Trust me, bro. I understand. Like, I'm sad, almost, that I'm not into flight simming. Because it means that I don't really get to play flight sim. Like, if there was a switch in me that could make me interested in planes and flight simming, I would turn it. Yeah, fair enough, Nabil. Fair enough. Soon change though, bro. 2 weeks, innit? That will soon change, boss. Also, I was watching a video earlier of somebody making a homemade Airbus like lever for flight sim. And I thought to myself, you know what? Once I get experience of building a train controller, it shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world making a plane one. It is hard to enjoy. Yeah, that goes for any game though, man. That goes for any game. Like, well, like the sole reason I stopped playing OMSI was because of the performance. That was the only reason I stopped playing. It's not a priority at all. That's fair. So much Airbus peripherals on the market right now. You'll be surprised what you can do with a 3D printer and a bit of labor. If I want to give him back to his mum, it's so hot in here. I don't think he's comfortable. Tried it once in person, it felt so bad. But have you tried like anything else, Nabil? Like, do you have anything to compare it to? What if they all feel bad? Oh, you tried the Mosul? Oh, nice. Yeah, Mosul's different, isn't it? Mosul's different, man. Exclamation mark Moser, by the way, in chat, if you are thinking of buying anything Moser related. I'm going to take little man back to his mum.
Release-Vorgang eingeleitet.
Why didn't it tell me to close the doors?
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
CP, I'm going to ignore that joke. So, you seen that ASR's not here to make bad jokes, so you thought, I'm going to take his place. Thank you, Els, for the Moser link. Do you get a discount? It's a good question, you know. We'll answer that one at a later date. A 1% discount. No comment. No comment. 1%. No comment. Listen, if you want to buy Moser, go to that link in it. That's it, man. Like, what are you? Why are we worried about discounts and this and that? It's just noise. It's just noise, man. Don't even worry about it. Raw, selfish link. That's crazy, bro. Why would you think that? Why would you think that about me? What does that have to do with West London, bro? Do not talk down. Do not talk down on West London. What are we doing? Thank you very much for the follow, Poland. Did I miss that? Or did I not just get it? My alert's just not working again today. The attitude. There's no attitude, bro. I've been pleasant. I've been very pleasant, I think. Els, feel free, man. Listen, I support you, bro. Please do that. I'll even tell people to buy from your link instead of mine. I thought the 101 had a bit more power than this, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, fair enough, at 2%, it's quite steep, but we're not hauling freight. You know, we're hauling little passenger coaches. I need to make that a command. And what should it do when people type in else? Stop making this. You know what? Actually, there's a firefighting sim that I'm very interested in. Very, very interested in. It's looking really good. It's still in development, but it's looking really good, and I do want to buy it when it comes out. So maybe around that time, you know, we can see what we do. Well, you know, we can see what we can come up with. Link says TikTok, Insta, YouTube, Mozart. You know what? On my mum's life, I would do that. Send me all of those links in Discord, Els, and I'll do that. I'll do what Nabil said. The European one, the American one. Nabil, which one is it? Because it was you that showed it to me. I think it's, I don't know, but they've got like physics for the water, the tubes, like the water tubes. There's like physics for it. If the fire spreads, they've recently improved the running and walking mechanics. You're a low-key guy. No, listen, bro. If you want to be, you know, advertised, marketed, you know, let me know, man. Think it's America. It definitely gives American vibes. I don't remember seeing anything European, in all honesty. If I could remember what the fire trucks themselves looked like, that would help, but I don't. The Europe one just came out. Oh, if it's from... hold on, bro. If it's from Aerosoft, I gotta take a look at it. I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't fully remember. What, this one, Code Red? No, it's to be announced. Wait, is this the good one? No, look how the characters are moving, bro. Look how the characters are moving. Why is it in 5 FPS? How are they moving in slow-mo? Oh, Aerosoft is something else, man. Aerosoft is great. Cross-platform multiplayer is going, though. Low-key. They might be onto something here. Wrong game. I want to see this one anyway. Oh, that was cold. No, I like the edit, you know. The edit was nice. The edit was nice. They all move like that on the firefighters. No, this one that I've been seeing is actually good. What is that? Is it this one? Emergency call. Why is he walking like a gangbanger? Oh look, it's based on a real place. Oh, cool. Sick. To make it all epic. Yeah, I know, man. That's Aerosoft for you.
Brandeinsatz. Brand 0. Kleinbrand. Einsatz für 1HLF1. Erlenweg.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. You see that?
Brandeinsatz. Brand 0. Kleinbrand.
That was cold. Oh, you got the little laser as well. Early access. The idea is there. The idea is there. But it's just typical Aerosoft execution, isn't it? There's a lot of positive reviews, to be fair, but it is mixed overall. Play Canterbury on Roblox to get more of an experience. What? For firefighting? I swear, if you want me to try that after, I'll try that. I'm always happy to try random Roblox games at the end of streams. If you seriously want me to try it, I happily will. Isn't that the old one, CP? If I remember correctly. It was German as well, right? That one. Remember that Helicon trailer, the horrible editing, camera changing every millisecond. Oh my lord. But the one you showed me today, it was 5 FPS. Everything was happening in 5 FPS. That trailer we just watched, the one before the last one, the people were all moving in slow-mo. I don't know what it is of Aerosoft's trailers. It's like zero. I think they're so desperate to just do release after release after release after release that no one checks anything. Like somebody will make a trailer, boom, get it out. Take some screenshots, boom. Like no one checks anything. It's quite interesting. It's outsourced. Where to? I don't know if I have fault simulation off. I'm meant to. I'm going to change my chaos factor to 0. Oh, the minimum is 1. So remember every time I set it then, so I don't have to do it myself. I actually don't want fault simulation, I'll be honest. They keep changing the companies. I'm also not surprised about that either. Okay, maybe we slow down a little bit too much. Tim. I'm sorry, boss. Unfortunately, that run seems quite bugged because this is the tunnel where we had all of those crashes. And here it is working completely fine. Could it be an issue with just the cab car? Maybe. But I don't think anyone in chat has been able to test that for me. Again, if it is a bugged service, that's very bad, because the chapters are locked. So you can't skip it to go to the next chapter. dovetail live? I have no idea. I'll check after this. I should still be logged. I don't know if it affects your login on here. It should, right? I'll check. Unfortunately, yes, this is TS3.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Using the 442 from SK is my first red flag on this route. Yeah. Realistically, you're right. Should we be upset regarding that? Should we be upset at TS3 or Foles? Should they have been properly like updated to proper modern standards with the SKA remaster? With suspension and everything. They shouldn't have made a modern route. I don't think it's necessarily an issue of making the modern route, Tim. I think they're expanding their team and perhaps their philosophy as well. I've seen evidence of that here and there. And whatever next year holds for us in terms of TS3 releases, I think will really confirm whether TS3 is still TS3 as we've always known TS3 to be, or whether things have changed a little bit. I think I was saying in yesterday's stream, I was touching on when TSS said that in his review of this route, he said that up until this route, he would have always, without hesitation, recommended a TSG route. And I feel like I'm in the same boat. TSG have always been like a no-brainer, you know? Like, you hear TSG are releasing a route, you know the quality is going to be through the roof. You know, you just get your wallet ready and wait for release date. Because they've smashed it out of the park every single time. Has there been 100% perfection in their content? No. But it's been up there with one of the best for the game. And then you look at this. This isn't TS3, man. This isn't TS3. And if it just so happened that, things have changed, so be it. But this isn't the TSG that I remember. Because there are differences to the 442 and SKA and the S-Bar Nuremberg variant. Oh, so it's more than just like a livery. For example, the door arrangement is different. The S-Bar Nuremberg only has sliding steps at the upper level, multi-purpose areas in every car, no first class section, etc. Does the route have to be a TSG route to have the blossom tree? Well, we were going to see a lot more of blossom trees on a cancelled release. TSG's first miss, yeah. I think I'll agree. This will be my first time being the stream of those. There's no might, Els. There's no might, bro. This is the first time. You know what? Keep this up, bro. You might just get that sword, cuz. You might just get that sword in the end. I'm loving what I'm seeing from you, man. No, it was. What do you mean? Oh, bro. I can't do right by you, man. I can't do right by you, bro. What do you mean? No, it wasn't. No, it was not. See, what do you mean? What can I do, bro? I'm nice to you. I'm spiteful. I'm spiteful. I'm spiteful. What can I do, bro? To be fair, Tim, I think he got here fairly early, like within half an hour. However, boys, there's still an hour to go. So, you know, you guys are talking like we've reached the end of the stream. We haven't. We haven't. Right, I would like to try another cab car journey to compare things. So that was 4012. Tim wants to see a cab car, so let's kill two birds with one stone. We'll give him a cab car and we'll do some testing. So what was that? 4012, I think it was. I think it was 4012. So let's do 4010. It's going the same way. It's going the same way. So let's give that one a go. CLs. So what? So if I now say that's spiteful, I'm the bad one. I'm the villain. Tim, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I keep saying this over and over. It's not fun. I can't imagine it being fun. The only benefit I see as being a mod, right, is that you've now got power. So now you feel like you're better than everyone else. That's the only like benefit that I see for like people that say they want to be mod. Well, because it is work. Thankfully on this channel, it's actually not that much. There's not that much to do. But to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The build set is stupidly high, but Nabil does so much behind the scenes, and he's done so much behind the scenes you would not believe. So like, that being my first mod, that's a standard of mod now that I've got in my mind. So it's not just now it's the regular you're giving yourself work, but now you've given yourself work, and the standard that you're gonna be compared to is higher than usual. So why not just like enjoy it? Just enjoy watching the stream and chatting shit and chat, you know? 4012 Nabil. It's in oh yeah, no, you've got the engine layer nice, so all the chapters for the journey mode should be unlocked for you. So it's in the fourth or third, the first one on the bottom row of the journey mode, and 4012 inside there. So it starts off with 2 ICE services, I think. Then you've got 2 Muniac services. Let you be VIP. Benefit is a green sword. VIP, yeah. I've given VIPs on this channel for doing things like beyond the norm, like beyond the regular. So for example, ASR was the last person to be given it because bro's on like 130 something stream streak, which he's now broken, I think, if he hasn't like checked in today. But 130 streams in a row, and bro will stay. That's mad. That's like mad loyal. So I think that deserves to be like appreciated. I've given it before to Chuck because of his generosity. Bro will just come into like any stream that he comes into. He asks anyone like who wants to be a sub, and he just dishes out subs for everybody. So for his generosity and his charity, I gave him a VIP. I gave Nerd one when he used to be around for, well, not when he used to be around because that, anyway, I gave him one for, I think, like being mad risky with the points when everyone cared about points, when that was a thing on the channel. So I gave him one for his bollocks, his big metal bollocks at the time. And I think before that I gave Safe Shows one because bro dropped like 200 gifted subs in a single stream. Again, mad generous. So yeah, that's like how I've handed out VIPs before. A little diamond would be cool. Green sword badge go, man. See, don't do this, Tim, man. You're just putting more wood in the fire. Bro, so who's the other brother you gave mod? It was Nerd. I gave it to Nerd because he was... But see, this is the thing. I gave it to Nerd, and that was his downfall on the channel. So... You gotta be careful what you ask for, man. But I only gave it to him because he used to bug me about it. But... It was also at the same time that Nabil went on holiday, and he wasn't able to come on stream for like a month. So I said, you know what? It would be... I don't think I need one, but let me just give it to someone anyway who I know is going to be here all the time so that they can take care of things. Sammy's not mod. What silly thing to lock it by default? Yeah, bro. Very silly thing. Very silly thing to look at by default. Raw, Tim. Quietly been stacking, bro. I respect the hustle. I do respect the hustle, I must say. I didn't know you had it like that. Bro don't even like pop into the stream and somehow bro sitting on 2 million. Or is that 25 million? That's a crazy flex. That channel points number is also insane. How have you... Are you hacking? How have you gotten that much? I was thinking about Simroll earlier today. Oh, shoot. And I don't think I would have minded playing it today, if I'm being honest. I kind of enjoyed yesterday's session. You watch my streams? I don't know, man. You used to. You used to. And then you broke my heart. Do I go all in? No comment. I'm not going to be responsible. Stream Elements is now part of Razor. Why? How do you gamble these points? I actually don't even remember. I think there was exclamation mark slots. And then, yeah, I think what Lasagna said, maybe. Oh, brother. Gambling's not for everyone, man. It's not for everyone, man. Game's a game. You know, Lasagna just capitalized on your loss. Razer is acquiring the assets of Stream Elements to strengthen support for creators, streamers, and the wider gaming community. The goal is to preserve the tools creators rely on daily, improve long-term platforms. Blah, 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 corporate speech. Bollocks. A difference he might have gambled. Raw. Growth. Growth. I respect that, man. Bro said once upon a time I would have lost it all to the bottle. Not anymore. I respect it, man. Bro said go again. You're a schemer. Els, you're a schemer, bro. Stop scheming. 4012 Nabil. This is the test right now. If we make it out of the tunnel, and maybe for 30 seconds after the tunnel, then that service is bugged. Ah, Tim. Back to therapy we go. Alright, thank you, Nabil. Yeah, let me know how it goes, man. Do it from the journey mode just in case. Do it from the journey mode. Do it exactly how I did it. And let's see what happens. It's a nighttime run. Okay. So far, so good. To be fair, if we make it through these concrete barriers, we're fine. Yeah. So it looks like that service by itself is bugged. Man just lost his chance to be VIP. Yo, funny guy, Els, man. I might have to give you that $5 after all. You think I'm joking? I keep telling you, bro. Like, pull up on me at work. I swear, bro. Pull up on me at work. And be like, yo, it's me, Els. And I'll give you a $5. I've said this to you time ago. You think I'm joking? I don't think you know how high the chances are of that actually happening. I'm on the same line that you're always busy on. It just takes something happening at my station. And within the last month, the fire brigade were called to my station, by the way. Within the last month. Every station you go through, you think about me. That's so cute, bro. Thank you, man. That's cute. Everyone's seen what Els just said, yeah? So when he starts beef with me, you know that it's not me being toxic. The $5 will never be exchanged. Well, you said you think about me, bro. Like every station you think about me. That's nice, man. See what I mean? Oh my days, bro. I don't know what I can't win, man. But you know what? It's okay. I'm okay, bro. I'm okay, man. I'll keep doing me. I'll keep being me. I'll keep showing love. Oh, that's all I can do, man. I'm telling you, bro. I called it, bro. I'm waiting outside at the RVP, yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, this could genuinely be the night Els just pulls up, and I wonder if he's gonna say something or not. Tim, what's happened, man? What's going on? Relapse. Oh man. I'll see you before you see me. Is that not scary? No, not at all, bro. Not at all. I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything. I don't fear like people seeing me and be like, oh, LWD Adnan, it's you. Like I don't have that fear. Even if you like actually see me and I'm too shy to say something and then you come into chat like, oh bro, I saw you but I was shouting. I'll be like, okay, cool, like come again. You know, now you've seen where now you know where I work. Come through. Like you could legit stalk me, Els, and I just wouldn't know. Unless you were bait, and then I'd be like, oh, like I keep seeing that guy everywhere. Like, what's going on? I don't think we're gonna be known for that, though. Bro, BTP are getting called quick, man. Try it, bro. I'm snitching quick. See it, say it, sorted, bro. Don't forget. See it, say it, sorted. Nine times out of 10, BTP don't even pull up. Whatever you do, you're free to do what you want to do, man. They ain't gonna show up. Where did it crash? In the tunnel after Ingolstadt Hauptbahnhof, 24 kilometers away from Kinding. Are they cool with you? Lot? Like, do they satisfy you guys? You know what I mean when I say that. Yeah, Nabil, sorry, that one, yeah, sorry. But yeah, specifically 24 kilometers from Kinding. I really hope you crash, otherwise... if it doesn't crash, bro, that's a big problem. Because I've deleted all my mods. I deleted my engine INI. All I've got is God mode. The only thing that I would need to do after this is reinstall the game, which I don't want to do, man. Yeah, fair enough, Els. Fair enough. There was one recently near my station. Last week, I think. I don't know if you were called to any last week. I swear there was a similar situation about the 465. Remember my 465 was like really it was weird. They kept like making the game run at like 2 FPS and your one was fine. No, not that one else. Although I didn't know that was the one under. I knew there were issues there. Was that during a night service? Because I know that station had been closed one night. Last week I think. But I didn't know what for. They said it was emergency track work, but I don't know. So now this one was during the day. Yeah, I'll just say last week, innit? I'm not gonna hop myself up too much. I've given you bare clues in the past though. If you've like made a list of all the clues I've given, I think you would have worked it out by now. Or at least worked out the area. By the way, I was playing Mafia earlier and I really missed... I straight away missed you guys being around when I was playing Mafia. And also the new DLC just released. Like, what a time for me to take it off the schedule. Just as the new DLC releases. Alright, Nabil. You'll depart in Ingolstadt Nord. I'm hoping, man. I'm praying this guy crashes. It sounds evil, you know, but I need him to, man. I actually need him to. Okay, I found the tunnel bus system. Ah! Was that last year, Els? I remember the Northern Line was cooked for time, but I don't remember exactly what for. I feel like I heard something like that. A similar story. A few months ago. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's those trains, bro. Even when I was working as a cleaner at Battersea Power Station, because that's on the Northern Line. Bro, my only ever evacuation that I experienced in that station, a train came in. Oh, it's sitting station 2 minutes. I just start seeing smoke. Not me, it was my colleague. He was like, bro, come here a second. I came. I went there. There's just bare smoke on the platform. It's coming from underneath the train. And the train driver, because that's like a terminus, so they change ends. The train driver just casually just walks from one side to the other through the smoke. I remember I looked at each other like, is he bugging? So we tell him like, yo, your train might be on fire. There's a lot of smoke coming out. And then he went to tell like a station star, like a CSA. And the guy was like trying to like check it. And like, bro, you don't need to check it. The whole station is stinking of smoke and smoky. But what are we doing? To this day, I don't know whether he was like in a rush or he couldn't be bothered to deal with it that day. Because I know him, like he was a regular there. but he's usually quite like he gets on with it. So I don't know whether he just wanted to get on with it. I don't know whether he genuinely couldn't see the smoke, which would be very concerning as a train driver. But he seemed like unsure, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I think it is." And then he went to call the controller. Weirdest thing I've seen. Like one of the weirdest things I've seen in my time, like on stations. As a cleaner, you have to clean up the mess if someone gets hit by a train. No, that's ERU, isn't it? ERU got to do that, I think. Ultimately, you might end up doing so with the leftovers. I've heard stories, but yeah, I think the main stuff is ERU. How, Nabil, man? How? What are we doing? Did I try it after removing my engine I? I don't know if I did. But your one's modded. I think your one's modded, isn't it? I don't think you've got Beast, though. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know. That's annoying. I hate that stuff. That's really... I'm just going to reinstall my game. I might just not use mods until Dovetail Direct. What's the point, man? Let's keep dealing with rubbish. And it means when I do stuff like request a route, I get stupid crashes. And then, like, I can't play what somebody wants me to play. Oh, but then I want to try that new modded timetable. Oh, it's just a mess. I don't know what to do. Nabil, I think tonight I'm going to spend some time going through my mods and seeing what the problem... But I've removed everything! I've removed everything! Oh, bro. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm going to restore everything. I'm going to put the engine... I'm going to remove my engine I from recycle bin and restore it. I'm going to bring all the mods back and put them... whatever, man. I'm always so conflicted about using mods for this game. I like this one too. Reminds you of Flight. How? Oh, because of like nighttime and the gauges. I hear it. I guess running the coploper at night then might be quite a cool experience. Atmosphere in the south. I'm annoyed. I am very much annoyed. Like, more time, bro. We use the same mods. So I don't understand. I really don't understand why this keeps happening. Coploper at night is great. You know what? I genuinely don't know if I've ever experienced that thing. Maybe experiencing that will change my view of the Coploper, but it won't actually. Because I said on Discord the other day, it's a nice experience to drive. I actually don't have any issues with it in terms of being inside the cab. The problems begin when you step outside. And then they never end. Never did a full run on that route. That's crazy. You've never done a full run on Zwolle Groningen. To be fair, there's a bunch of routes where I've never done a full run, but yeah, that's crazy. Does it change your opinion of it? No, because my negative opinion about the Coploper is all visual and like outside visuals. Inside I think is quite cool. Been saying since like the screenshots came out for it for the in the articles that it looks cool. It looks like a plane. I've always liked that. But it's just the outside, man. Yeah. As a follower of Christ, I shouldn't judge, but couple of lovers don't make that easy for me. Couple of us stole your heart. You should give it back, man. The route is not that interesting to you. I don't think that route is interesting to anyone, to be honest. It's nice for a change of scenery to come back to every now and again. But I think Tim was saying last week, they haven't even really done that route justice. There's a lot of things that are missing from it. Cool, yeah, cab on the roof is cool. No, I ain't got no qualms with that. Peak train design? Peak train design, bro? Grab these, man. Put these on. I'll put them on for you. I'll put them on for you. Now look at a couple of them. Now go and look at a couple of them for me. Tell me if you still feel the same. Come on, bro. It's like the Netherlands is in a race by itself to make the worst trains. Just look at all the trains. Forget the Coupler, but go backwards in history at Dutch trains and look at the atrocities they came up with. The Dutch design language is odd. It's odd. Spacious cab is nice. Gangway door, fine. Does it need to look like that though? Does it need to look like? That's my issue. Cab space nice. Cab look nice. Spacious nice. Gangway door nice. Up high on the roof. Cab on the roof nice. Why does it look like that though? The nose is just drooped. Why? It's sad. It had potential. I'd like to think the designer he knew he was on his way out of the company, and his last middle finger to the company was that. But rather than them take offense to it, they actually liked it and they took it on. That's how that story plays out in my mind. Dutch trains are unique. I agree. I agree. They're unique. Very unique. Verm. Let's see what the Verm is. I forgot what it looks like. Verm train. More like vermin. What's going on, man? It's not as bad as the Koplo part. It's not as bad as the Koplo part. But, oh jeez, Rick. There's some ballers. Where are they at, Els? Tell them to come here, man. Tell them to come here, bro. Narita Express. I gotta know when to stop interacting with chat. pissing me off, man. I haven't even done anything to you, though. Speaking of flirt, really need to flirt through no matter which one. Is that the same trade that runs on in the UK? Oh no, it's not. Oh, this one's not. This one's cool. This one, the one from TSC. Verb is much uglier than the couple open. No, it's not, brother. It's not. You need to go to Dr. House. Dr. House needs to treat you, bro. You've got some weird, like, underlying condition, and it needs a team to solve. How do you think that? How is that logical? Unless you're trolling. What's stopping you from streaming, though, Els? You can stream your flight stuff, man. Tim's doing well with streaming. I don't think, Tim, you didn't used to stream, right? Like when you first were watching me at the beginning. And then Tim, he started streaming and he's actually doing very, very well. Bro genuinely does better than me for TSW content. I'm not going to question how he's pulled that off. I've decided I'm going to ignore that. But bro's doing better than me for TSW content. Now do the full run, Nabil, man. Do the full run, bro, please. Because maybe your crash is somewhere else. Because my first two were in the tunnel, and then the third one was outside the tunnel. So maybe it just crashes in different places. Do I think streaming is easy to me? Now, I think now, yeah. Like, I don't think about it. I just like go live and just like talk crap. But it was difficult at the beginning. It was very difficult at the beginning. Because I'd always stream for hours. And there'd be like weeks where I've streamed 3 to 5 days and not had a single comment in chat, pardon me. You know, like, demoralizing that is, bro. You feel like you're doing it for no reason. So that's why I always tell people who are thinking about it, only do it if you're going to do what you would have been doing anyway. I would have been playing TSW anyway. I would have been playing Fortnite anyway. Because that was what I started streaming. That was one of the games I was streaming. It was TSW and Fortnite. Sometimes ETS too. I would really try, and I'm saying, get a nice camera, set everything up properly, make sure everything was working correctly. For nothing, basically. Verb is probably the ugliest trainer. Ugh, no. It's not pretty. It's ugly. I agree, it's ugly. But to say it's uglier than the cop, to say it's uglier than the coploper, I'm sorry. This is something like 300 years ago we would have gone to war over. All right, Nabil. Anyway, bro. I'm not being serious. I kind of act half serious. No pressure, man. There's no pressure. You don't care. You do what you want anyway. But you know, no pressure. Maybe Tim's got a better voice. I think he's got a more soothing voice. And remember, bro, I'm British, so generally the world doesn't really like us. You get it? They find us annoying. They can't understand us. So Tim being the holy grail of voices, you know, American voices, it's more soothing, easy to understand. I speak quickly sometimes. I sometimes stutter. So sometimes even to understand what I'm saying, it actually takes effort. Bro's a natural. I stopped by his stream the other day when I subbed, yeah. I was like, bro, this guy, my wife came in when he was on the street. I was like, bro, like, this guy's a natural. Like, I literally told her. I was like, he used to watch me start streaming himself, and he's just like, he's a natural. That's the only way I can describe. That's the best way I can describe it. He's genuinely a natural in my opinion. Bro, flight simmers get views. Okay, not all of them, but flight simmers get views, bro. Flight simmers get views. I want to roleplay GTA. Is it? Jump on No Pixel, bro. Low key, I low-key want to go back to No Pixel. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. I low-key want to go back to No Pixel. I keep like it keeps coming up on my mind. I keep thinking about it. Bro, the London RP servers are weak. I'm not gonna lie. If you want like quality RP, I mean, No Pixel's the cream of the crop, man. The RP is so bad on UK servers. It's bad on many other servers, to be honest. There's not that many big UK streamers, no. But they exist. They do exist. Yeah, CP, go, do it, bro. Honestly, do it. Don't let anything stop you. Isabella Grace is a big UK streamer. I can't remember the others off the top of my head, but like I'll see them on TikTok, and like, okay, this guy's known. It's mostly guys. Isabella Grace is the only female one that I know. It's used to, bro. I'm not offended, Tim. It's all love, bro. You know, people move on. You know, it's all good, man. It's all good. I ain't got beef with no one. I feel like the TTS makes people not watch. I don't like TTS. I don't like watching streams that have TTS. I'm one of those people. Does it put me off completely? No. But I don't like it. I feel like it takes too much. It gets too involved, if that makes sense. Especially if you have a regular, ongoing chat. It's Isabella, but spelled with a Y. So like Isabella, if that makes sense. If you just Google her, she'll come up. Then there's that guy, you know Broski, like the little kid Broski, his brother or his dad or whatever. I think he's decently big. There's a couple flight simmers that are big. Not like Kaiser that big, but like they get views. There's two that I know that I don't remember the names, but the two UK flight simmers, they get views. There's a younger one, like a young guy, and then there's an older guy as well. But he starts streaming from like 6 a.m. Face with tears of joy. Is that what TTS be doing? Face with tears of joy. When I get moving a good internet. Yeah, fair enough, Els. I mean, if you go with a community fiber or hyper optic, brother, you get mad upload and download speed. And I've barely had issues with them personally, and when I was using it at my parents, barely had issues as well. Fair donation stopped in a minute, yeah. I never heard of Kenko. Can't get into an area. That's so bug, man. I cannot believe there's places in London that don't have 4G, that don't have like fiber optic. It's mad. London's low-key just a village, you know. It's actually not all that. Hard to bus in. I don't know if we're talking about the same kind of streams. I'm just talking about like regular streaming, like clothes on, like just pure gaming. The sound of this cab. The sound of this cab car reminds me of like. I hear it. I actually genuinely hear it. Like I literally hear it, but I also like I'm with you. I don't think it's going to last because it's not meant to be this loud, and I think it's the loudness that plays a part in that as well. Now carry on. I'm listening. It just the way you worded it was kind of like. Sorry, man. I'm listening though. Basically, if you want to practice MSFS autopilot, just do this and run this what you're hearing 99% of the time. I mean, it's just like play noise, isn't it? Like generic play noise. No, else, my mum's life, like I genuinely need to continue. I'm actually curious as to like what you're gonna say about the streamer. You said that he's a good example, or like a perfect example, which I think is subjective. I don't think it's an objectively perfect streamer type. That Roblox firefighter game, I'll play it after this run. I can't be bothered to be sorting out the mods, man. But I have to because we've got requester route tomorrow. I still don't know what was causing the crashes on the Stamford route, by the way. Didn't solve that. It gets repetitive. I mean, it's Roblox, man. It's only gonna have so much like fun and stuff. Tell me about the streamer, bro. Because I want to hear like all your like what you think is like like your idea of a perfect, like a perfect streamer. Because it could be something that helps me to improve. Oh yeah, there's a bug with this train. There's no raindrops. I can't believe that bug made it through. No, you didn't lose your thought. You know you didn't lose your thoughts, bro. We just went a little bit off track, and now we're going back. Second from top rank is crazy. What was it called again? What was the name of it? Kentucky or something. What do I think I lack as a streamer? Well, I struggle with creativity. I wouldn't say I've got speech impediments, but I do have a tendency to stutter and speak too quickly sometimes. So, like quality in speech, maybe. I think those two I would say like off the bat. I'm trying to think of like thoughts I'd have after I finish a stream, and I think, ah, I didn't like how I did that, or oh, that didn't really go well. Maybe charisma. I don't know if I've got charisma. And I don't really know. I don't think there's one set. Why are the traffic lights on anyway? I don't think I've got a set. I don't think there exists a set persona or personality or character for streaming. But when I see like the bigger ones and like how they are, I don't feel like I'm at that level. Kaisen that starters as well, but he's got that charisma, he's got that personality. So, like it almost plays off his character, if that makes sense. Like it adds to his character. Canterbury. Yeah, Canterbury, that was it. Yeah, I'll give it a go now. It will take us to like the extra time that I promised. Because it's not really time for a run. Pardon me. Okay. I should just search up Canterbury and it will pop up. Pardon me, excuse me. Chewing gum. I think it gives you gas. Remember that Big Ben game with a car on the top? Oh yeah. Did we ever play that? I saw that in a YouTube video. I don't remember playing it myself. No, it was a Tesco. We went to Tesco and we bought like Prime or something. Oh, Roblox is interesting, man. Roblox is very interesting. Right, that's the end of TSW, by the way. So if you've got no interest in Roblox, you're more than welcome to switch off. Thank you for hanging around. We'll be back with more TSW tomorrow with Request a Route, and I hope with you that all the routes work fine and don't crash. I think I need to do some testing tonight. I think it's my duty, it's my responsibility to do some testing. Hey, who's criminal? You know what? Okay, before you judge me for that. Oh my god, look, they ripped off Train Sim Classic. Oh, you can't see it behind my head. Hold on. I'll let you know why I'm on Yahoo. Look at this. They just ripped off the Train Sim Classic logo. South London with the knife in the inventory. Oh yeah, that I remember. Flipping hell, what was I? So yeah, I tried to go to Hotmail back in the day. Bro said Camden. I tried to go to Hotmail and it wouldn't work. I can't explain why. It just wouldn't work. So then I just stayed on Yahoo because that was like the first thing I ever used for email. And since then I've made like Gmail accounts, but I've been using these for like years, so it just kind of makes sense. Roblox does have an aura. Not as much as it used to, you know. Have a look at this, by the way. Talking about Roblox having aura. 1 year. Ouch. Anyway. Oh, that's bright. Flipping hell. Why the settings loading? Show me all the settings, bro. What are we doing? Why are you loading? Buy the dip. I don't think Roblox is making it out, bro. Oh, these Volvo fire trucks. I remember them, you know. Canterbury, let's go. Spawn. I'm a fireman. I made it, man. I made it in life. I feel like Els right now. It feels good to be you, Els, man. It feels good to be you, bro. How can I like click on the things on the left? I can't use my mouse. Okay, I have to zoom out. That's quite interesting. Yeah, let's go old school. Oh, is that my truck? Get out of the seat, man. I got spawned in an open area. Oh, mad. Why do they keep despawning? Oh, look, someone else done it. Because they're not clear enough about it. They're not clear enough about it, man. Accept.
Mobilize.
Is that how it is, Els?
Mobilize. Mobilize.
Gotta put the reds on. See, I know my stuff, you know. You think I don't know? Oh, snap. Wait, handbrake. Yo. Oh, bro. Oh, my days, bro. We're making a disaster. One problem to another. Chill, chill, chill. I had it on point as well, man. You arrived on scene. I'm sitting at the back. Yeah, drive. Oh, this is a cool little thing, you know. So wait, we need to establish a perimeter. How do I put the handbrake on? How do I put the handbrake on? Oh, my days, bro. How has he stopped it? How has he done that? Bro, I can't stop. Bro. I put my indicator on. Okay, cool. Now lock in. Equipment. Alright, cool. We need our uniform. So uniform, yeah. Bunker gear, yep. So we need the fire extinguisher, we need a hose. Fan. So boom. That's it. Boom, look at us, bro. So fire extinguisher. No, we need a hose. So we need to attach it to the thing. How do I attach? Oh, yo. How do I attach the hose? Okay. Okay, so how do I spray? Oh, P for park. That's okay, man. Oh, there we go. The guy knows his stuff, bro. The guy knows his stuff. It's my fire, bro. Find your own. Beg. No, I see why you play this, you know. The hose is what goes into the hydrant. The attack that uses spray. Oh. I don't know how many men on my server. How do I check? See, when he starts spraying and I'm doing it myself, now we're getting rid of the fire. Bro's just here as a distraction. Look at that. We got the angle in it, bro. Come on, man. We got the angle in it. I'm really looking forward to that firefighting game. I really, really am. Look, bro, look, techers. Bro's got a technique on point, you know. Hey, Els, don't play with me. Good work, bro. Oh, we forgot to. Oh, we forgot to do the cone. Oh, he did the cones. What a legend. Alright, so I'm begging it, man. Cool. So how do I now disconnect? Okay. So now I need to put everything back, isn't it? No, I need my uniform though. Okay. I still got my attack line. Why am I still holding my attack line? How do I get rid of it? My user. Well, guess what my username is, bro. Take a wild guess. How do I put my thing back? Oh, it's gone. Alright, good day's work, man. Nice one, fella. Oh, I can request units. I said we done it, man. I've been given 0 experience points. What are we doing, man? Why? I got shagged. How do I check my server number? I don't know how I check this stuff, bro. You just gotta find me, innit? Why are my reversal lights on? It's not telling me. Oh, Nabil's here though. Follow Nabil. If you got Nabil as a friend, follow him. My controls keep disconnecting, you know. Look, it's not turning. What's up? What's up with the controls? Oh, this is the proper firefighter. I can't turn. My D button. My D button don't work. Bro, my D button don't work. Why? It keeps like working and then not working. Ah, you're joking me. Okay. You're meant to spray the base of the fire. Thank you, Tim. And it's not the material that catches fire. It's the vapors that come off the material when the material gets hot. I didn't know that. Who's this? What are you doing? What? Oh, is that you? Yeah, what are you doing, bro? It looks like you want beef. Hugging the light pole. Els. Sorry, not Els. Lasagna. I don't want a story about that. What are you doing, bro? Bro, sweeping the smoke. Sounds like an 80s digital fart. It really does, you know. It's a very strange sound. If that's what you got to hear, Els, every time you get a call out. I'm so sorry, bro. Els, what's your Roblox name? Tap in, bro. Tap in. We got, hey, join my crew in the bill, bro. What are we doing? Oh, look what bro's on. What's your name, Els, man? I'm gonna be playing this for a lot longer than I thought. I gotta have dinner though. I didn't like the way I said that. I said that like a proper. I will need to have my dinner shortly. Alright, good stuff, man. We need to clear up. We need to clear these cones. How do I clear the cones? Don't remember. Join my crew. Nabil.
Mobilize. Mobilize.
Els, how do I accept you, bro?
Mobilize. Mobilize.
I think I've got to leave the game to accept you. Oh, okay, Nabil's taking care of it. Alright, cool. In the meantime, where's my horn and stuff? I'm not driving the vehicle. Bro, I can't turn. What's going on with my D button? I can't play like this. Oh, is this you? Are you a girl? Bro, my vehicle doesn't turn. I don't know what to do. My vehicle doesn't turn. What do I? How am I meant to? What do I do about this? The game's broken, bro. No one's helping me. I can't drive my truck. I'm gonna leave the server. What's the point? I can't drive. I can't turn. Look, it turns for a second and then it stops. How do I respawn? Oh, I glitched it. I respawned inside here. Cancel. Where am I? Oh, someone's got the new truck. I can't zoom out. My game's just broken, bro. It's still not working. I'm holding D right now. I'm holding A right now. I'm holding D right now. I'm holding A right now. How do I despawn my truck? How do I join a crew? But it's L's. Oh look, it's L's. Why have you got a six-pack? Look, it's this one. How do you join my crew? I can't turn on this one as well. Can someone else drive? Someone else is a drive, bro.
Mobilize. Mobilize.
Create one. I'm leaving the server and I'm gonna come back. Wait, man. This is ridiculous. I can't turn. Look, my A and D work fine. So is the game. You didn't send me a request, Els. Where's my friends list? Oh, you did. Oh, your guy's looking sexy, you know. Okay, one of you lot create a crew, and then I'll join. I need to have my dinner. I need to go. I was create a crew, bro. For I need to go. Missing person, allow it. Accept. Jeez. Yeah. What we rolling in, bro? What we rolling in? How do I see people's names? How do I know who's who? Let's go, bro. Why is my camera like this? Why can't I look outside? Ain't no way we're going to a tree on fire, bro. I can't zoom in or out. Oh, it's so loud as well. It's so loud. Are we here? Where are we, bro? The tree's not on fire, G. Who's driving? Who's here with us? I hear something crackling. Oh, snap. There's a tree on fire. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cool. Boom, boom. Boom. That's it, man. Oh, you lot took my water, bro. You're not even being serious. Look what you guys are doing. Just took my thing for no reason. Where's the fire? Oh, snap. Why's my phone falling down? What the hell? I was trying to blow the fire away. I respect it, man. I respect it. It's a good thought process. No, you did do your part. Yeah. I respect it, bro. You did. Big man thing. If you got the tree down, it makes it easier. How do I use the saw? You, man, you're doing nothing about the fire. What are we doing? Oh, my days. Who put the truck on a brick wall? Can he bring the truck? How can he bring the truck closer? No one's taking this seriously. Oh, you did it. Oh. You've used up all the water for one tree fire. What are we doing? Whoa, whoa. I need to put my stuff back. It's just like Brighton. Brighton Beach. Oh, it's Grenfell all over again. Bro, binned it. How you binning it so close to the scene? Oh, ain't no way. I can't turn, bro. Bro, I can't turn. Why? I don't get it. I really want to solve this issue. Do I need to play? Do I need to play on that mobile or something? Nah, you're swear. How you pressing all those buttons so quickly? Wait, there's ambulance here. The water's not going high enough. Oh, the ladder. We need the ladder. This is where the ladder comes into play. Oh, wait, we need to go inside. Oh, snap. You can go inside. Oh, this is crazy. I don't think I've got my full kit on. Ah, wrong floor, Muppet. Oh, snap. This is so cool. Is he dead? Bro, I'm here by myself. Where is he? We need to be saving his people, man. Bro's cooked. Oh, snap. There's no saving this guy, bro. He's done for. Wow, what's the point? He's just like, get out. He's just load, man. Let's get rid. Let's just like clean the house up. Guy's literally cooked, man. Oh, what's there to save? Is there a fire downstairs as well? Something's still on fire somewhere. I think it's the house below. There's no chance for this guy, bro. I don't know why we're bothering with this guy. I parked him outside. I'm thinking there's no point. Like he's just like we're better off like tackling the fire itself. His guy's done for, man. Well, we were too late, innit? We were too late, man. How do I put him down? How do we clear the smokers? Oh, no, but we actually need the air thing now. Oh no, we done it. Oh, we put him in an ambulance. Oh, I put him on a stretcher. But I think it teleported him inside. I think I was close enough. Oh no, he's not in here still. Alright boys, I'm going to call it there. This is actually a lot more fun than I initially thought. Roblox is just that game, man. I don't know. It always surprises me. It ends up being a lot more than what I could ever have expected from it. Just tomfoolery. I think that's a good way to put it. It really is just tomfoolery. But it's fun. It's fun tomfoolery. Look at these cars. I wouldn't even be surprised if I end up coming back. Right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for holding with us through the shenanigans. Like I said before, tomorrow will be another TSW6 stream. Request a route. Don't expect shenanigans. It will just be pure business. And hopefully I'll catch everyone there. Till then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next one, peace out.